At Karare village, Marsabit County, we meet Nalengoki Savings Group. The women save together into what is known as village banking. Under the initiative, the women formed groups of between 15 and 25 people to contribute an agreed upon amount of money to buy shares. The village bank is operated by and for the community. As pastoralists, they are familiar with the loss of livestock, their only source of income to starvation from drought. As a result of climate that is becoming harsher, it's almost impossible to depend only on livestock. Boma, a local NGO, has been working to help women become economically independent through village savings and loan programs.
People are relying so much on donor aid and food aid. When you want to empower a woman, you want a woman to speak out, you need to empower them economically.
Through the guidance of a village mentor, the women received training in small business management skills. They are now able to save and to get small loans with little interest. These women make decisions on their savings, their group constitution, and elect their own leaders without, for the first time, consulting their husbands. 3 funds were set up: the emergency fund, the shares fund. Each member is required to buy shares.
Some say their shares is equivalent to 200 shillings. Some say 500. We don't need to go to banks. We don't need to go to money lenders. We are just getting money at the village.
There is also the Fine and Regulations Fund that was agreed on by all members. If someone comes late, they are to pay 50 shillings. If you are caught talking during the session, you are to pay 20 shillings. In fact, this constitution empowers them to recall their group leaders who sleep on the job.
We have three dishes. Normally we have the red one, which one is for fines. We have the green one, which is for the shares and the loans, and we have the blue one, which is for the monthly the money we left in the box.
Then there is the 3-lock metal box, which is the novel safe in this part of the world. It is stored by the group's treasurer, and its 3 keys stay away with 3 different key keepers until the next meeting. The key keepers live far away from where the treasurer resides. This is how they guard against the temptation of embezzling group's money. The members meet twice to give loans to those who need them and to receive money from those who are paying back the loan money.
They will take a duration of 3 months to repay back the loans. They pay of interest of 10%, and also they give out to communities. If a non-member took 20,000 shillings, she needs to pay 2,600 as a profit.
These women have made the most of the scheme and have used their skills to develop businesses to support their families.
I now have the money to buy what I need. I can pay school fees for my children and also relatives. I have saved more money in the bank. I don't need to go to Marsabit to withdraw money.
Ntamayani is one of them and is now reaping the benefits of the village banking. She has used the village banking program to gain access to small amounts of credit and start a small business in her village.
Kila mtu na biashara yake, tunakaa tuna imani. Kila mtu sasa anang'ang'ana tu na jasho yake. Hata mimi, hata yeye kando kwake. Mimi kando kwangu.
Mpasi is another beneficiary of the banking system. She used her loan to set up a business. Like her group mates, she'd like to have an economically empowered future.
I borrowed money that I used to start the business. I've made a lot of profits. I don't have to depend on my children for upkeep.
Before joining village banking, Elizabeth had begun to set up a shop, but she had little money to spend on stock. After joining the program, she was able to invest in her business.
Sasa zamani tulikuwa tunauza tu kitu kidogo kidogo. Kama miraa tunaleta tunakaa huko tunauza. Tunaona sasa tuko na tofauti mingi sana katika biashara yetu.
The women have now acquired the confidence to come forward, voice their needs and take on more forceful roles.
Na mama siku hizi si mchezo. Kuna mtu sasa siku hizi anategemea mzee yake sana au tufanye kitu kama harambee. Toe mimi nitoe. Alafu tuchanganye kwe ndio juu.
Kina mama sauti yao wako chini. Lakini sasa tumekuwa afadhali sana kwa sababu tumeenda maseminars, tumefundisha kila mtu anajua siku hizi haki yake.
Members are solely responsible for the management of the bank, and Boma provides mobilization and supervision for smooth operation. Each member has her contribution stamped in her register, which is then locked up with the day's collection. Stamping enables the women to track their financial performance in the group. More than 5,000 women in Samburu and Marsabit counties have benefited from the program, which began in 2008.
When we have droughts, we've seen our women survive. We've seen our women go back to their savings group and getting back their shares so that they can buy food.
Through the training and support they have received, the women have already begun to view themselves and their role in society in a different way. They feel much secure, looking towards a brighter future, empowered by their ability to become self-reliant. Wangui, NTV, in the county of Marsabit.